why is it even important to know about the wounded healer? Why do we need to know about the wounded healer? Why do we need to honor the wounded healer? Why do we need to embody the wounded healer? And it's a really good question, because I'm not really marketing it, am I? I'm not doing a great job of selling the notion of the wounded healer. And I'm going to share a quote by my beloved Jung on this, who also did much work around this very archetype. Jung said, the doctor, and by doctor we could say healer, medicine man or woman, is effective only when he himself is affected. Only the wounded physician heals. I'm going to read that again without the breakups. The doctor is effective only when he himself is affected. Only the wounded physician heals. So you can hear in that the suggestion of only the wounded healer is a healer. And when I say healer, as you may have heard me talk about before, I don't really necessarily mean any of you that might go by other kinds of work that brings people towards well-being and wholeness, which really is like the deeper definition of healer. You may call yourself some kind of guide or coach or therapist, some kind of practitioner of some kind of transformative or spiritual work. So again, this is very much at an archetypal level we're talking about. But really, if we're in that work of bringing people towards wholeness, bringing people towards individuation, with union with our soul, we really are doing the work of healing. But there's no need to call ourselves healers. I only have recently, I may not again in the future. There's personal reasons, partly because of this very work that we're talking about here with the wounded healer, that I'm currently, sometimes will describe myself as a healer. But it's not essential whatsoever. This is not what I'm talking about here. Isn't saying, okay, by becoming aware, becoming intimate with the wounded healer, that means you also then therefore need to be a healer and call yourself a healer. I'm absolutely not saying that. Whatever you currently identify as may well be what you continue to identify as, even as you do the work to become intimate with the wounded healer, which really is the work of you being able to serve as powerfully as you possibly can at the deepest level of your soul.